Attention business owners. On November 1st, Google will start blocking all unsecured sites and notifying visitors that they're unsafe. A site is deemed unsecure if it has any input forms like a contact form or a search form on the site and it does not have an SSL certificate. You can do a quick check on your site. If you go to the site, look in the top left hand side. If you see a little green padlock that looks something like this, your site is secure. But if not, it is unsecure. Which, by the way, this is most websites because most people either don't know this is happening or don't have a webmaster who's taking care of them. Websites that fall into this category stand to lose up to 58% of their online business and lead generation literally overnight, which could spell disaster for business owners who use their website to generate leads and sales. During this short educational video, I'm going to share with you 2 different ways you can avoid this 58% loss of online business. And make sure your website is secured and you get this pretty little green padlock on the top left-hand side of your screen whenever you visit your site. Earlier this year, Google issued warnings about this through the Google Search Console, letting website owners know that anybody who's using Google Chrome to visit your site and that is going to fill out a form, a contact form, a search form, could be anything that somebody is typing information into on your website, that Google's going to issue a warning, a security warning, letting people know. So if you weren't aware, this is really critical and important to understand, Google Chrome users make up roughly 58% of all internet users. That's a huge number. And I got this information from Wikipedia, who's pulled together a number of different sources, coming up with 58% as the total average number of users estimated on Google Chrome. That means that every time someone fills out a form on your site, like a contact form or an opt-in form to get more information, Google's going to tell them that the site's not secure. So literally, somebody's going to be typing something onto your site, and then they're going to get a notification up in the URL bar that pops up and says the site's not secure. And of course, some people are going to be scared by that, naturally. And at some point in the near future, Google will start warning visitors before they even get to your website with a warning that looks something like this. So it'll take up the entire screen, and you might have seen this before if you've navigated to a site that you didn't realize was hacked. You get a notification that's something like this, and it'll tell you to go back because the site has been compromised. So Google wants all websites in the web to become secured, okay? And any site that's not secured, anybody who's using Google Chrome will get blocked from visiting your site just like this. So if you're somebody like me, somebody who generates a substantial amount of business through your website, the prospect of losing up to 58% of that business overnight is terrifying. And even if you don't generate a ton of business through your website, you want to be seen as a professional, right? So let's talk about the 2 different ways you can secure your website and avoid this devastating update that's hitting November 1st. Both of these methods involve getting your site an SSL certificate and installing it on your website. So you don't have to know what it is in order for it to work, but I'm just giving you the proper name so that you know what to do and what to look for and what we're actually doing. First is the do-it-yourself option. I've included a link to this resource in the description above or below this video on howtoexpert.com on how to set up an SSL on your website. Okay, and as you scroll down here through all the different steps, you'll notice that they do get increasingly more involved and in some ways difficult, especially if you're somebody who is not super technically savvy. Doing it yourself will cost you time and anywhere from $40 to $750 per year, depending on some various factors affecting your website now. Plus, unless you're comfortable with the technical side of website maintenance, like I said, there's a good chance you'll just end up totally lost, frustrated, probably ready to throw your computer out the window, and you're going to end up having to hire somebody to do it for you. Oh, and by the way, if you do it yourself, you're going to have to go in and manually update your SSL certificate every 90 days, which I don't know if anybody's going to remember how to do that if they're not a webmaster who's paying attention to it all the time. The second option is ridiculously easy. It'll save you hundreds of dollars per year because you can get your SSL certificate for free and you can do it yourself in less than 20 minutes. For the sake of brevity, I've gone ahead and created a free 15-minute step-by-step SSL video tutorial, which you can get instant access to when you click the link in the description of this video. During this tutorial, I'll walk you through a little known secret that your website host doesn't want you to know about, because me telling you this means they lose money. And I'm going to share with you exactly what we've been doing for all our paying clients, friends, and colleagues in order to secure their sites and make sure that they don't lose 58% of their online opportunities overnight. So go ahead and follow the link above or below this video, enter your best email into a page that looks like this, and I'll send you the video's tutorial with full instructions on a page that looks like this. You'll save hundreds of dollars per year with this little loophole I found to get you a free SSL certificate, and your entire site will be secure less than 20 minutes from now. Enjoy!